Buongiorno. Got you just in the shadows. I can't. All right, so.
Right. Well, ciao tutti, mi chiamo Giovanni Cinque. My name's John.
All right, John.
I am one of the gondoliers of Gig Harbor now, the founder of Gig Harbor Gondola, and we just offer rides out here on the harbor. Hour-long, 90-minute long rides. People come out here, enjoy the time with their family and friends, and they get to see the beauty of Gig Harbor waterfront here, all on a very unique boat.
Right.
An authentic Venetian gondola. The one we're in today, her name is Nellie.
Right.
And she was built in Venice about mid-80s. And the original gondolier named her after his mom. And then his father was the wood carver. So he carved all the wood that you see up on the bow and the stern back here.
What got you into this, and what brought you to Gig Harbor?
Well, way back, 2002, I had a friend call me up. I was living in Southern California, Long Beach area,
Yeah.
and my friend called me up and said, hey, do you want to learn how to row a gondola? And without really thinking about what the job entailed, I just said yes. It was another way to get on the water for me. And I got the job, and I ended up falling in love with it. I got to learn the basics of Venetian rowing, and I got to meet people from all over the world, and I got to spend some time with them on sometimes some of their most, memorable days in their lives, anniversaries, birthdays, milestones, friends that they haven't seen for years. And I just fell in love with the whole thing. Rowing, the people. I started doing my own research, fell in love with the Venetian boats in Venice, and I knew it was just going to become part of my life. And when my wife and I moved up from California to Washington, we're such a small community of people that know how to do this in America that I knew already nobody else in the Pacific Northwest had a gondola. And so I figured, well, one way I could row for the rest of my life is to start a business. And I went for it. And it was very scary, and it was very exciting, and it all started to work out. Got here in got to Gig Harbor in May of 2015. By September, had Nellie. And then it's just been steamrolling ever since. And nowadays, like this September, we're going on 4 years of being in the harbor. I've been rowing Venetian boats now over 17 years. And I just get to take part in a passion of mine, and at the same time, give people an opportunity to enjoy the beauty of Gig Harbor waterfront, and in a very unique way.
Right.
And that's the basics of it, really. And then everybody just kind of creates their own memory out here.
So what do you see as a lot of your client base? What's the mix?
It's mixed quite a bit. Of course, we get a lot of birthdays, and we get a lot of anniversaries. Sometimes we get people that are just visiting. I get a lot of repeat customers because of family and friends that come to town. This is one of the best ways to see the waterfront, and they get to show off where they live. And let's see, what else was there?
That's all right.
Yeah.
I can see some people want to do this for like an anniversary or a fun thing. Do you bring a meal along, or they just bring a sack lunch too, or what?
People can bring anything they want to drink. We
Okay.
have like cups and ice and an opener for them. They can also bring anything they want to eat. All the rides are private, and so you're just with your group. And we do work with Harbor General Store.
Okay.
They make us 3 appetizers that people can order and add on to their ride if they want. But we make it real easy for people, you know. We're just small business. We work with people, you know. If they want to bring anything on the boat to eat or drink, we let them. Yeah.
How many people can you take at a time?
A gondola holds 6 passengers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's take a little view of what we're seeing in the harbor. Am I messing up by walking here? So where do you tour all around the harbor? You don't go out of the harbor out by the bridge or anything, do you?
No, we stay right. We stay right here in the harbor. We go right out to that lighthouse there.
Okay.
And then we'll cut in and go along all the beautiful homes on the other side. And then depending on the hour ride or the 90-minute ride, our ride is just over half the harbor. And then the 90-minute ride, we go all the way from the lighthouse down to Anthony's and back up. So they get the whole harbor pretty much.
What a beautiful. My wife and I are going to have to come on. Our anniversary's in August, and we met actually on a cruise ship.
Oh yeah.
27 years ago now. But we always end up, it's kind of a funny thing, we always end up on the water for our anniversary. We're either out on a boat or eating dinner by the water or something. So
Yeah.
we'll have to bring her out.
Great. Oh, and just to add, you know, kind of other events and things that we have on the boat. You know, I mentioned anniversaries and birthdays, but I've had just for fun. I've had business meetings. I've had people that just showed up in Gig Harbor and they found out about a gondola, and they were like, well, we got to give that a try, you know?
Yeah.
So the gondola rides, you know, a lot of people will say it's just a romantic thing to do. Well, in reality, it's perfect for all occasions. I mean, if you love to be on the water, I mean, this is just a really cool way to do it.
Okay, to go back this way.
Sure, yeah, you can back up, yeah.
So when you said you get people on a business thing, hopefully they're not asking to hook up for Wi-Fi or anything here. They're trying to enjoy the ride, aren't they?
Yeah, no Wi-Fi out here.
Okay.
We're a little old school out here on the gondola.
Do you do this year round or only the summer season? Or?
Yeah, year round.
Okay.
You know, summer season is definitely our busy time. And then when winter shows up, we just throw jackets on.
Okay.
And it definitely slows down a bit. But we get a lot of people that they don't mind the cold. We just work around the bad weather, you know, the heavy rains, and get a couple days off to rest.
All right. And then do you sing for your tip and all that too?
Yeah, you know, it's a myth in Venice that all gondoliers will sing for you.
Yeah.
But being here in America, you'll take rides out and everybody will ask, you know, are you going to sing?
Yeah.
And so it's just easier if you do, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, we do sing for our guests.
Like
I didn't say we were any good, but we definitely try.
You sing like Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody
Exactly,
or something.
yeah.
Okay. What else would you like to say or do?
Oh, you know,
We got a good amount here even.
yeah. You know, another thing I like to do, like I said earlier, this is a passion of mine. I fell in love with Venice, like a lot of people do.
Yeah.
But I get to have this relationship with the rowing of Venice too. And so I try to use this when I get a chance to chat with people if they're going to Venice, to kind of give them a heads up. You know, a lot of, you've all heard how Venice is.
I've been there.
Overrun with tourists, you know.
Yeah.
And there are ways to do it, to make it very enjoyable for yourself and at the same time respect the city.
Yep.
And that's one of the things I hear a lot of. That's all the Venetians want. they just want you to respect their home.
Yeah.
And if I can be of any service, that's one of the things I try to convey to people. Just go out there and respect it, and enjoy yourself, and enjoy, what it gives you.
Yeah.
And there's way more to it than all the knickknacks that you can buy, and
Yeah.
So I like to chat with people about that kind of stuff too. Just how to be a better tourist out there.
All right.
While we're out here, we talk a lot about obviously we talk a lot about the history of Gig Harbor. One of my goals for this business is, no matter what year it is in the future, people will be able to take a gondola ride and they'll be able to understand what Gig Harbor was, what it is, and what it might become. Because we've got our ear open, our ears open to the city, and we're always trying to keep up to date with what's going on, and we're always trying to learn. And I just share. Not only do I share stuff about what I learn about Venice and everything else, but Gig Harbor as well. And I think I've had people that have lived here almost all their lives. They get back from a cruise and they tell me they feel like they know their city better.
Yeah.
And that gives me a lot of joy. I love that I get to be able to do that for people. And we're just going to keep it up. And so when you come to Gig Harbor Gondola, you can expect to board an authentic Venetian gondola, and you can expect to get beautiful views of the waterfront and really learn about what this place is.
Out to the lighthouse.